Hey there, Repository. So, Sea of Thieves has been lacking in time-limited story-driven adventures for pirates lately. Many crews have been preoccupied with battling over chests of fortune, exploring the mysteries of the Hoarder's hunt, and obtaining fancy treasures for their beloved ships. If you're unfamiliar with the concept of adventures in general, it's understandable considering the recent focus on other activities. If you're unfamiliar with adventures in Sea of Thieves, let me shed some light on their history, current offerings, and future developments. This will help you catch up just in time for the upcoming release of A Dark Deception on June 22nd. Before diving into details, make sure you have a drink in hand because there is a lot to absorb. Also, if you're new here, please consider subscribing as I do similar videos to this and I'm planning to making a lot of new kind of videos. And if you enjoy this video, drop a like at the end. Every adventure in Sea of Thieves thus far has played a significant role in advancing the game's overarching narrative. In some instances, these adventures featured predetermined events that unfolded regardless of the pirates' actions. On other occasions, the collective decisions made by player crews across the world influenced the ultimate outcome of this adventure. In most cases, Larina acts as the point of entry for each new adventure, using her straightforward and direct demeanor to entice pirates. She hands them a mysterious note that serves as catalyst, propelling players into the unfolding story. While many adventures are designed for solo crews, there have also been instances where cooperation with other crews was encouraged. Additionally, a few adventures introduce competitive elements, pitting pirates against each other in a race to achieve success. Upon successfully completing an adventure, you can expect to receive a meaningful keepsake as a reward. Previous expeditions have featured notable mementos such as Teacher Jim's jacket or a portrait of Merrick. Furthermore, adventures present various objectives called deeds, which often require additional exploration or detective work to accomplish. As a reward for successfully fulfilling all the deeds, you can earn a distinctive in-game title, serving as a unique recognition of your achievements. The adventure truly kicked off with Shrouded Islands, marked by the emergence of an eerie fog that engulfed several prominent locations throughout the Sea of Thieves, as the name suggests. Among the heavily affected places, Golden Sands Outpost stood out as a particularly cursed island, witnessing the sudden disappearance of its inhabitants virtually overnight. Although cherished figures like Cecil and Sharon were eventually liberated from Captain Flameheart's captivity in the second adventure called Force of the Forgotten, Golden Sands Outpost continued to be shrouded in fog and devoid of life. Pirates lamented the loss of a once vibrant gathering spot, questioning whether the place would ever regain its former glory. Experienced and weathered seafarer Merrick, who had retired from shark hunting, was enticed back into action by the arrival of the mysterious and knowledgeable Belle. Belle possessed deep insights about the Sea of the Damned. With the help of pirates, Merrick and Belle successfully summoned the elusive shrouded ghost from its supernatural realm. Inside the belly of the massive creature, they retrieved the Veil of the Ancients, a valuable artifact that enables access to the Sea of the Damned. The thrilling events rekindled the fiery determination within Merrick, reigniting his passion. He embarked on a mission to reclaim the shores of plenty and assure leadership in the restoration of Golden Sands, aiming to free it from the eternal gloom that engulfed the island. Of course, he couldn't do it without your assistance. In response to these effects, the enigmatic Servant of the Flame emerged from obscurity, confirming that elite Reapers had been dispatched to attack the outpost on Captain Flameheart's command. The Servant implored pirates to abandon any attempts to revive Golden Sands, urging them to allow the once thriving location to wither and perish. This predicament became the central theme of the Lost Sands adventure, as well as a decision driven by the community. Ultimately, Golden Sands Outpost was not only restored, but also underwent a remarkable transformation, emerging as the thriving Port Merrick. However, the newfound prosperity and the town's association with Merrick drew unwanted attention. Regrettably, this attention led to a sudden and violent incident, symbolized by a blade flashing in the darkness. Despite being trapped in the Sea of the Damned following their previous attempt to disrupt pirate activities, the Dark Brethren remained active. They managed to persuade Amaranta to join their ranks, resulting in the tragic demise of Merrick and the capture of his eternal essence in the Forsaken Hunter. The Dark Brethren transported Merrick's spirit to their stronghold for interrogation. Fortunately, pirate crews were able to successfully rescue the resilient Merrick in the subsequent adventure called The Hunter's Cry. However, he now remains under the protection of the Pirate Lord until the day the Dark Brethren are completely defeated and eradicated. After suffering a setback with the Reaper's defeat at Golden Sands, the Servant of the Flame sought solace in a prophecy that predicted an impending time of resurrection. Belle, recognizing the potential danger, was determined to prevent this prophecy from coming to fruition. In the adventure titled The Siren's Prize, Belle embarked on a mission to forge alliances with the Ancients. Through the relentless efforts of pirate crews, they successfully retrieved the remains of the Ancients' great warrior from the Siren strongholds. This acquisition provided valuable support and kinship in the face of an expanding roster of adversaries. Despite the obstacles, the Servant of the Flame recognized a chance to rescue his father from being forever relegated to a mere meme and establish Captain Flameheart as the formidable and destructive figure he was destined to become. Determined to fulfill his scheme, the Servant went to great lengths to regain the allegiance of Stitcher Jim, who held a crucial role as the Herald of the Flame according to the prophecy. Jim's situation took a turn for the worse when Pendragon, seeking retribution for the events of the Heart of Fire Tall Tale, intervened. Not to be confused with the novel Heart of Fire. I'm talking about the Tall Tale here. Sir Arthur Pendragon was determined to settle the score and led a triumphant assault on the Herald at Molten Sands Fortress. It seemed that Team Ramsay had finally put an end to the menacing Flameheart, bringing an end to his threat once and for all. However, the victory against Flameheart turned out to be short-lived. In the adventure known as Return of the Damned, Flameheart's body was fully restored and prepared to accept his malevolent essence once again. The very Pendragon, facing relentless challenges, made a daring gamble by wagering his own soul directly against Flameheart's. Unfortunately for fans of Black Witch, the outcome of the struggle was determined by another community-driven choice, and the Reapers were unwilling to accept the defeat. This allowed Flameheart to make a grand return to the living world in a blaze of furious glory. This dramatic turn of events gave rise to a conflict between two newly emerged factions, the Guardians of Fortune and the Servants of the Flame. Flameheart himself rewarded his loyal followers with a skeletal reward, further escalating the tensions between the factions. Amidst the intense and ferocious battles taking place across the seas, it would have been easy to overlook the plight of an individual. However, Tasha found herself unexpectedly cursed with a skeletal transformation, despite her lack of interest in engaging in PvP combat. Faced with this unfortunate predicament, she had no alternative but to seek help from Madame Olivia and compassionate pirate crews, marking the start of the adventure called The Rogue's Legacy. In a series of extraordinary events, the pirates embarking on a quest to find a cure for Tasha inadvertently triggered the return of Captain Briggsy in the subsequent adventure known as the Secret Wilds. However, their actions also led to the reappearance of the Dark Brethren and the formation of a precarious alliance between them. This alliance added an additional layer of chaos to the already tumultuous seas. Currently, the whereabouts of both Briggsy and the Dark Brethren remain unknown, leaving curious crews eager to uncover more about the ancient temple they are in search of, but they will have to wait a little longer for further revelations. Now we come to A Dark Deception, the latest adventure featuring a highly classified mission entrusted to Larina. An undisclosed individual who prefers to remain anonymous for the time being, although it's not hard to guess who it is seeking assistance at an extremely isolated island chain that lacks even a name. All Larina knows is that something of great importance has gone missing from its rightful place, and she needs pirates to help unravel the mystery and restore order. Thus, a thrilling quest to retrieve a formidable and perilous treasure is set to commence as you embark on a mission to track down the hideout of the villains who have stolen a precious artifact belonging to the pirate lord. To accomplish this task, you must obtain an enchanted compass, and reluctantly, the crafting of such compass falls upon the Order of Souls, albeit with some hesitation on their part. If you think that the challenges of summoning megalodons and deciphering ancient prophecies were a walk in the park compared to what lies ahead, then brace yourself. There's a good reason why this upcoming adventure isn't named a straightforward sail. Needless to say, things are not as simple as they may initially appear, and there are hidden complexities and surprises awaiting you on this daring journey. And there you have it, a condensed history of how Sea of Thieves world has been shaped by various adventures. As for the future, there are exciting changes on the horizon. Adventures themselves are set to undergo a transformation, as hinted by lead designer Chris Davies in the recent episode of Sea of Thieves News. This provides further context for the adjusted release schedule, promising new and thrilling experiences to come. The wait is almost over. You can experience the captivating twists and turns of a dark deception firsthand when the adventure launches on June 22nd, Thursday. If this adventure ignites your desire to play more story-driven escapades, keep in mind that the first of the 3 tall tales from Sea of Thieves, The Legend of Monkey Island, is just a few weeks away. This exciting collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, as we were during the Xbox Game Shows, promises even more thrilling adventures to immerse yourself in. Get ready for an incredible journey on the high seas. And with that, we reach the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, and if you want to see similar content, subscribe to my channel. I will also drop a link to my Twitter account, which, as per the previous video, I said that I am more active on, and obviously I will drop a link to the Discord server, which just got updated yesterday a tiny bit. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you on the seas. Peace.